The Trump administration is coming out with this ridiculous ruling that is going to ban TikTok and WeChat apps from these various app stores. I think this starts on Sunday or in a couple days, something like that, because they are owned by Chinese companies, and they could be, stealing their users' information and doing stuff like that. Again, all this is about is that the U.S. government, the U.S. security state, does not have access to TikTok and WeChat apps. And, the Chinese owners of these companies probably wouldn't be beholden to the U.S. security state, let's say, like apps like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram are, Google, their parent companies, etc. That's the real reason. They're not concerned about, these Chinese companies or the Chinese government accessing their users' information or anything like that. It's because the U.S. security state does not have access to it. That's the real reason, I think, why Trump and his administration are trying to ban it. It's ridiculous. This order violates the First Amendment rights of the people in the U.S. by restricting, that's also another really good point why this is ridiculous, by restricting their ability to communicate and conduct important transactions on the two social media platforms. Hina Shamsi, director of the ACLU National Securities Project, said in a statement, the order also harms the privacy and security of millions of existing TikTok and WeChat users in the U.S. by blocking software updates which can fix vulnerabilities and make the apps more secure. Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross announced the ban, set to go in effect on Sunday, like I said, which follows a controversial executive order issued by Donald Trump in August and claimed that the popular apps pose a security threat to the U.S. Jesus Christ. This is Ross. Today's actions prove once again that President Trump will do everything in his power to guarantee our national security and protect Americans from the threats of the Chinese Communist Party, Ross said. At the president's directions, we have taken significant action to combat China's malicious collection of American citizens' personal data while promoting our national values, democratic rules-based norms, aggressive enforcement of U.S. laws and regulations. Really? So you're going after TikTok and WeChat, but you're not going after these U.S. companies, even though the U.S. security state was just documented in that court ruling this week, basically justifying exactly, what Edward Snowden did to a T, because that bulk collection of U.S. citizens' data, basically everybody, by the U.S. government was illegal and unjustified on every level and didn't prevent actually any type of terrorist activity from taking place. You don't see you calling that out or highlighting that, Wilbur Ross or Donald Trump. It's just a bunch of bullshit. It's just a smoke screen and just to drum up tensions further with China and try to take away attention from, how horrible the economy is right now, how 200 plus thousand of people have died from the coronavirus, and it would have been tens of thousands less if Trump had actually taken it seriously from the start, encouraged mask wearing, wore one himself, etc. And again, it's a clear attack on, people's, free speech as well. And the security, like they're pointing out, if these people who use TikTok and WeChat aren't able to, use these software updates, that's making those people who use those apps when they do it less secure. So it's fucking ridiculous. It's stupid. Yeah. It's stupid. I don't use either app, but it makes me want to get it just to say, so fucking stupid. Access now. This executive order is setting a dangerous precedent in the U.S. choosing to ban entire platforms like TikTok and WeChat harms free. Exactly. Yeah, Electronic Freedom Foundation definitely is a threat to free speech for sure. WeChat, which has millions of US users who rely on the app to stay in touch and conduct business with people and companies in China, and payments to its services as Sunday and prohibits from getting technical services from vendors, according to the AP. Damn. TikTok has 100 million users in the US. So what's that, like roughly 25% or so of the population? So pretty freaking popular. Damn. I mean, I thought the Republican Party, the conservatives, were the party of individual freedom and liberty. Interesting. That doesn't quite seem to be the case here right now. Yep. So TikTok's going to continue to challenge the president's unjust executive order. WeChat order. Tencent said it'll continue to discuss ways to address concerns with the government, look for long-term solutions. More and more, rights in the U.S. are just continuing to go by the wayside. That's America, though. We're told we're the land of the free, but we can't use certain social media apps because they're not beholden to the U.S. security state. We're told we're the land of the free when we incarcerate more people than anywhere in the world. We're told we're the land of the free when we spend more on our military than the next 10 countries combined, and yet we can't have universal health care. We have skyrocketing inequality, while most people, if they're even able to, got this means-tested $1,200 payment during the pandemic, where we're experiencing Great Depression levels of unemployment, poverty, childhood poverty skyrocketing. But yeah, this is really the hill we want to die on. Let's ban TikTok and WeChat. It's a non-fucking issue. But again, that's what the U.S. government is really good at putting their time, energy, and resources into. And it goes for both parties. Just stupid, useless shit that doesn't really address the material conditions of the people in the U.S., the working class that drastically need, some help. Peace.